Hey y'all, this is the Jewelry Lady. Thank you so much for joining me. I want to share with you how I package up and ship my fine jewelry items. Usually I have bubble wrap and I have more boxes, but in this case I don't have any bubble wrap. So I'm going to show you how I ship this liquid silver necklace safely and securely without bubble wrap. Now, we do have the responsibility when we ship to be sure that we ship it as safely and securely as possible. We don't leave it all on the post office because you hear those stories. So I always try to do my due diligence. So like this box, I source my boxes from thrift shops, flea markets, wherever I can find them, yard sales, as long as they don't have a smoke odor on them. I try to get them. In this case, I got these. I got about 10 or 12 of these boxes from the thrift store for about 50 cents. So as you see, they're nice and padded and just ideal for something like this. As you're going to see in just a moment, I add a personal touch. I source this paper from Dollar Tree. You recognize this is like gift wrap type paper. And so I use those whenever I ship also. I think it makes everything look pretty and, nice and neat, a little more classy. And so with this liquid silver necklace, I just rolled it in this paper. The necklace is very flexible, and so there's not going to be any damage done to it by the way that I'm handling it. And I am handling it, gently. And again, since it's flexible, I'm able to roll it gently, roll it so that it will fit just right into this box. And that box is heavily padded. It has foam padding on the bottom and on the top. And so as you see, I put it in there nice and neat, put the lid on it, and I always tape down my lid. Now, this tape that I'm using, it does not do damage to the box. And so, but I always do tape down the lid so that it will stay secure while it's being shipped. Again, you want to do everything you can to make sure it gets there safely. So over the years, I've just found that this just works, okay? So I got my box all safe and secure. But that's not all, you guys. I also use a bubble mailer. Before then, look, this is my thank you cards. I sourced these also from the thrift store. So I also add a personal touch. I thank my buyer. Thank you, as you see. And then I ask them to please check out my YouTube channel, The Jewelry Lady. I think that just adds a personal touch. And I'm going to tell them also, give them a little message over to the side at the bottom. Subscribe. And I hope that they will. Yeah, so I include that inside of the package. And as I was saying just a second ago, I also use a bubble mailer. I was able to buy these, I think it was either Roses or Walmart. There's like maybe 10 in the pack for like $2 or $3. So I think that's a pretty good deal. Now, I print out my labels from eBay, and I always tape on my label onto the envelope before I put the item inside. And it just goes on smoother. It won't be bumpy, when you tape it on. So, and I've already checked out this bubble mailer. This will fit just right, as you're gonna notice. See how it slides right down in there. And so that'll reduce the chance of it puncturing putting a hole in it. And I add my little Big Bird thank you card, and then I tape it down. As you're gonna see, I don't scrimp on the tape. A while back, I had a package. It's been years ago. I had a package that was tampered with, and I was just in a situation where there was nothing that I could do. It arrived, it had been torn, and they had gotten into it and took out the necklace. And so I learned a lot from that experience. So I just don't scrimp on my materials. I try to do everything I can to make sure that it gets there securely. So you guys, this is the Jewelry Lady. Please like, subscribe, give me that positive comment down below. We want to keep everything positive and peaceful in the comments, but I would love to hear from you. And hit that notification bell so you'll know when my next video is coming up. So this is a method that I use. I might not use it this way all the time to ship my items, but in this case, this does work. Okay, now for added security, you guys, what I'm gonna do is fold over this envelope and make it small enough so that it can fit inside this box. Yes, by adding that extra layer of security, then I feel confident that it's going to get there undamaged. And so I have always usually used a box within a box, especially for my glassware. But when I think about fine jewelry and how easily it can get damaged, I just want to do all I can. So, and I use the type of tape that I use to tape my boxes. It is a tape that is labeled as a packaging tape. If you don't use a packaging tape, then there's more of a chance that it could be pulled up easily. It won't hold. Even though this box is not that heavy, it's about 9 ounces with everything, inside. But still, you don't know the process that they have to go through to get these boxes shipped from building to building or from post office to post office. And so you don't want anything to cause it, to be damaged or to lend it to be damaged. So I'm taping all those corners, and I want the buyer to know that I want their item to arrive safely and securely. And I want them to see that when they open that package. Now, also, another note that I found out from the postmistress is that the writing on the outside of the boxes, you have to be careful about that. You can't have like motor oil or alcohol. Those boxes, you can't ship those items like that. They're not going to ship those items. So if you want to use a colored tape to, cover over all that writing, or you can use a marker. This box right here, it looks like sweet tarts or something like that. So that's okay. But items that, or boxes that have labels on them that with something that's considered hazardous, no, your box is not going to be delivered. So be careful. So thanks for joining me. Bye.